G'day everyone, and thanks for having me back. My name's Shane, if you don't already know. I'm starting to get quite familiar with PVCU over the last couple of months. I'm a university student at the University of Western Sydney in Kingswood. My parents came here in the 1980s, so unlike a lot of Australians here in our community, I have very little connection and heritage here. I do, however, have one thing that I think is probably my biggest advantage. I'm 23 years old, and if anything, some of my counterparts and some of my opposition have given me flack for my age. They've said, you're clueless, you don't know anything, you have no experience. And you know what? They're probably not wrong. But I do have a lot of compassion for my community, and I'd rather be clueless than compassionless any day of the week. Now, I came to PPCU a couple of months ago, before the new year, because in being so clueless, I wanted to learn about a lot of the issues that really provoke a lot of passion in my community. And in an era that I thought people stopped giving a shit about politics, I've come here and seen such a large collective in my community be so embroiled and so impassioned about the causes that mean most to them. And if anything, it's given me more motivation to stand up for the issues that I care about, my community does as well. What are public services? Public services are the legacy of our community's hard work. They are a safeguard, and they're a giver of opportunities for the future ahead that we didn't have because we've worked hard to put our community in a place where we can afford it. New South Wales can afford these public services, and we should, because it is what we deserve. It's what our future generations deserve, because we haven't been wasteful and we haven't squandered it. We have a big government right now who prides itself on being incredibly small. It's so very blasé about selling off all of our public services for a profit. Public services are the last facet that government have right now to be able to really have an impact on our quality of life and also our cost of living as well. We've already sold off all of our utilities, so what do we have left? We have public health industries, we have education institutes, and we have a small sliver of the energy industry still left where we can stop it from being unaffordable for people in our community. Compassion. Compassion is really the founding ideal that really embodies public services. People don't work in public services because they want to make a buck. People work in public services because they want to provide care. You look at health services, you look at disability care, and you look at aged care. These aren't profitable. It is costly to look after people. But everyone in our community, that is not their priority. That's what the government's priority happens to be right now, and at our cost. Profit is one thing that they really push on as being what public services should be about, but public services are profitable. They're profitable because we don't have to bother worrying about our family and friends receiving the right kind of care and the proper education that they deserve. Thanks for having me here. I have to go to the bathroom, but when I get back, please get me